Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the Arcane Ward, a library of stories and adventures of those who came before. Here we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this tale named Ashes to Embers. An exciting narrative of danger, adventure, and humor the likes of which you have never seen before. We thank you, and we hope you enjoy. Previously, on Ashes to Embers, we met our 7 characters. We met the Captain Lazar saying, swashbuckling pirate and in search of a crew to captain his own ship. His trusted first mate, Edward. We also met Varian Shelby, a very accomplished blood hunter in his guild, and for some reason or another, brought out of retirement to settle an old grudge. We also met Clayton Deadeye, the sheriff of a previous town, looking to find out what is going on with these grave robbers around town. We have Min the Turtle, the slowest wizard on the face of the planet, but he's getting better. We also met Grave, a paladin with armor that glistens black and beats with the pulse of arcane energy, and a shield on his back that betrays his emotions within. We also met Ellie. How do you say your last name?
Mated. I'm Ellie Mated.
You
Mated.
No,
Oh my god.
no.
Wait, what? Say that again?
You're fired.
It's
Get out of
already
here.
begun.
No, get out of here. We're done. End of campaign. End of session. We're done.
Ellie, what?
I'm elevated. I can fly, so I'm elevated.
A fairy bard who we met singing songs and telling stories at the tavern. There we were able to meet all of these characters as the town was beset by fire creatures tearing the town apart and burning it to the ground. In the which the cathedral at the center of town exploded in a fiery burst of arcane and smoke and ash, leaving behind a smoking crater, in the which they were able to see through the smoke and fog a fiendish figure of burning flames carrying a sword of lightning in its hand. After disappearing in a brief skirmish with these fire creatures, they were able to defeat it quite soundly after Captain Lazar, dropped an instant fortress on a couple of them, a couple of control waters, and blasting them with magical guns. All the fun stuff.
I may or may not have jumped off that tower.
To try to grapple something made of fire.
It was worth a shot. It could have worked.
He didn't make the shot, but I did.
It's true. After which, we had a brief conversation with John, the town leader, who set up a watch for the night. After the first watch going pretty eventfully, as Clayton Deadeye interacts with his long dead sheriff, Cyrus Sinclair. After a brief and intense encounter, he woke up from some sort of dreamlike state that he may have fallen into. That, and yet to be seen what may come of that. Next, we had Virian take watch. Nothing eventful happened, but leading into the final watch where Edward was accosted. Not accosted, he was approached by a long familiar friend, Captain Rumtooth, who invited him to join his crew, and they exited into the night.
Oh no.
They both woke everyone woke the next morning as all the bodies of the dead had somehow absconded into the night, where our group followed them to a massive rock outcropping with a door cracked down the center. Upon entry into this interior chamber, there seemed to be a giant, massive metal door that these undead creatures were banging off against. After a brief skirmish where it was very quickly found out that these things, after killing them, come back again and again and again. It seemed very bleak for our group of adventurers when a stranger appeared, causing the bodies of these creatures to disperse into ash as he introduced himself as Alabaster Cinder. All right, with that, we now transition into the game. We watch as Alabaster Cinder has entered into the hallway and has introduced himself.
Is it Alabaster Sinclair or Alabaster Cinder?
Cinder.
Oh, it is Cinder. Wow. Shows how well I can hear. I'm a turtle, I have no ears, okay?
He turns to all of you after his brief exchange with Virian, and what's happened to you? Why does the smell of death and sulfur hang in the air?
Who are you?
Is this not real? I just introduced myself. I'm
Right, yeah.
I am High Pontifex of the Church of Ash. I've been sent here to find out the disturbances caused this very evening. You, deceased one, what has happened to you?
Are we supposed to whisper?
I am not whispering.
Oh, you have a very soft voice. I apologize. Great. Good question. There are some people here that they died and they undied and they died again and they undied. That's where we're at. I think give a couple more minutes, we might get a couple more dies and undies in there, but currently we are at about 3.
He kind of like cocks his head, looks at you, and then turns to you, Virian. Ananta, what has happened to you?
Is he saying words? I can't hear his words.
I have the same question.
I can't hear well.
I'm not really sure what's happening here. But
There's a door.
yes, there is a door. Like he
It's a
said,
big
Me.
door.
Be a key.
a lot of zombies were killing us, or fighting us, and no matter how many times we killed them, they just kept coming back. Some sort of purple energy kept coming through that door and bringing them back.
Beyond the door.
Right.
Aye.
What is beyond the door?
Not the foggiest.
The color purple.
Your guess is better than mine.
What was the question again?
What was beyond the door, old man?
He turned to you, Grave, who's kind of laying on the floor, unconscious at this point in time. Should someone help him?
I think he looks alright.
We could help him though. Somebody could.
And he's going to cast Healing Word. Grave, you are healed for 7 HP, and you come back.
Okay, so I am at 7 HP.
Yes. Well, this undead presence concerns me greatly. Have we figured out a way to unlock the door?
Think she said there was a key? Where there's a door, there's a key.
I do know there's a bunch of chests around here. We could go and check out the chests to see if there's a key.
There's a chest?
Yeah, there's one
Like
right
a box?
here.
There's a box.
Didn't this
somewhere?
guy come from that door?
No,
he
he
came
came from
this
this
door. He came from where you
Oh.
guys came from.
Yeah, we want to go to this
Gotcha.
one.
Well, then why
Yeah,
don't
okay.
you open the box?
Everybody, spread out and look for clues.
Before we do, while we're taking the moment to just stop and talk while everyone's dead, who's that one? You're Alabaster. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Oh, Captain.
I'm here the whole time.
Ellie was there with us at the village. You remember?
The one's been playing the
At
music.
the tavern.
We're about to gaslight the crap out of you, man.
You're. No, she was never here. I've never seen this woman in my life.
I was there the whole time.
She was there
It's like you
the
just
whole
appeared. You are not
Are you
here,
being
and then one day
sizist?
you just
I'm
show
not a
up.
shrine of the people for the bullet
Is
size.
that why you didn't see me? Because I'm small?
You racist.
Oh, Captain, that's not cool.
I'll go check the chests.
Not cool, man.
I'm gonna run over and check this chest in here.
Cool.
Wait for me, Captain. I get that far.
All right. So Captain Lazar, you run up to that treasure chest. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to open it, throwing caution to the wind. Let any trap take me.
Okay. As you kind of try to lift the lid, it appears to be locked. You kind of shake it.
I
We need
will try to
another key.
lockpick it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand and add your proficiency bonus to it. I assume you are proficient in these tools. What'd you get, Captain
I
Lazar?
did, a nat 1.
Ooh,
I guess I
you.
mean, check your thing, because I remember know that it's been having issues sometimes. I didn't look at the actual die, but
That is for sure a natural one.
all right.
As you place your lockpick into the keyhole and begin to turn it slightly, there's a bunch of shouting from around the corner as people are arguing about who Ellie is and all that kind of stuff, and you kind of jerk around and you snap your lockpick into the lock.
Oh, are you serious? Caleb.
Well, I'm gonna come up behind him and hit the chest once with my
Clayton,
stick.
as you do the same thing, everybody is like arguing around you, and you place your lockpick into the keyhole, and again, everybody's shouting. You turn to look, and you snap your lockpick into the keyhole.
I get frustrated. I just stand up, step to the side of the case, pull out one of my pistols, and blow the lock off.
Okay, roll and hit.
I want to do something similar where I walk
No.
up behind him and I just start
That's an 11.
bashing.
That's an 11.
I want to hit the chest a couple of times with the stick.
I'm literally looking at it right here, Caleb. That's an 11.
Yeah, it didn't pop up on my DM screen, so it is an 11.
Okay. So that's an over 20 to hit for
Okay.
me.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Give me a second, because my character sheet was wigging out on me. Yeah, it's still wigging out on me, so I have to use my iPad. Hold on.
Okay.
Esther, are you here?
go ahead and Esther, let us know. What have you gotten back in?
I was supposed to leave. Someone said no.
Oh yes, please hop
Okay.
off and then hop back on.
I want to hit the chest with a stick.
2d8, that's right. It says, yep, 5 plus my 7, so 12 damage.
12 damage. You aim for the lock, and there's this tink as you blast off the lock that's holding the chest fast as it falls to the ground, and the chest is now unlocked.
Perfect. I open her up.
Okay. as you kind of open up the chest and you look inside, you begin to see kind of like different types of clothing, some hats, a couple long robes of varying colors and stuff. You kind of pull out this long kind of robe like thing. It seems to be some sort of storage for some pretty nice silks and clothing.
Does anybody think this is worth keeping around? Nobody responds. All right.
I'm
So
not.
probably.
Is anyone in the room
I'm
with
not
you?
in the room with you.
Well, like people are just spread out here, aren't they?
I'm with the captain.
I'm looking at
Oh.
my broken
Wait,
fingers
wait.
and everything.
The elevator is here.
Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yeah.
So I said
You're
probably.
just super far away. So I guess I step out here and see that no one's around, and I'm like, well, okay. I'll tell people about what I found in the chest when they show back up.
All the people are
Okay,
gone.
everybody can put their characters back. All right. Captain Lazar, you're over there at the chest. Min kind of shows up behind you as you kind of have broken off this lockpick into the keyhole.
How's it going, Captain?
It would go better if I could focus.
Oh, I don't know how to help you focus. Maybe I could cast a spell for you?
Yes, you have knock. Can you knock?
I can hit it with a stick.
No, knock. It. One of my crewmates. He also did magics with the sparkly fingers like you. He did a knock spell to unlock things. Very good.
I don't have that spell.
Okay, then go shut everyone up so I can focus.
Okay. I still want to hit the thing once before I leave the room.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Safe.
6. That does not hit you.
That's not including my modifiers. Get off me real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, get off him, Dean.
Yeah, what are you, Shell?
That is 9. That would be a 9.
Okay. You swing your staff. You connect with the metal kind of rimming of the chest and pings off, no damage.
Aww.
All right, Virian, you head over around this corner. You're looking around, and you do come across another chest over here.
Let's have a look here. I'm gonna try to pick it open.
Go ahead and roll me sleight of hand.
No.
There's no freaking way. As you get the lockpicks into the keyhole,
What is
you
this?
snap them in. That's another natural one.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty awful.
Goodness.
So yeah, I'm just going to like try to stomp the lock off, you know?
Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm not sure what the modifier would be. Is it just my strength?
Actually,
Since it's
just
unarmed?
roll athletics for me real quick. Roll athletics.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I quit.
That's another natural one. Now come
So
back.
should we just call it a day and literally just be done for the day? This is not going well, and we're not going to get very far.
I look around and I'm just like, did anybody see that? No. And then I'm going to try again, if I can.
Go ahead.
Use your
Alright.
sword.
Nah. That's better. That's better. Alright, that's going to be a 24.
Okay. With you missed the lock the first time. You kind of like stub your toe on the edge of the thing. You kind of swear underneath your breath. You kind of rear back and you do a nice solid heel plant onto the very edge of the lock, and you hear as the lock kind of is forced open by your kick.
Noise.
And
You're right.
after I kick it, it doesn't like try to bite me, does it?
It does not.
Alright, it doesn't look very mimicky.
No, of course not.
Right. Course not. Then I open it.
Okay, as you open it, it is filled with rum. Just bottles and bottles of liquor.
Alright. Varian's gonna take as much of it as he can.
Why is your
Yeah.
rum gone?
Yeah.
We'll cut back to Captain Lazar. What would you like to do?
Captain, I wanna.
No, my fail earlier, is that just like I have failed at all attempts to unlock it, or could I just like do a second roll and see if that
It would be a disadvantage because there is now a piece of a lockpick inside.
would
the
it be
lock.
flat roll because Min was helping me by quieting everyone down?
It would just be a flat
That's
roll.
giving me advantage, so a flat roll.
You need to be quiet. Captain,
14.
14. You're able to kind of like stick in another lockpick. With a little bit of finesse, you get the extra bit of metal out from the broken part, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you're able to get into the lock itself, click, click, ching, and it is now unlocked.
Nice. What do we have inside?
As you open it up, there is documents, papers.
Dude, what do they say? Like, dude,
Give me a quick investigation check. Min, as you kind of look over,
I'm done.
so you both, you can go ahead and roll with Captain Lazar. You can go ahead and roll with advantage because as you
I wanna
open
do
it up and you look down, Min, you cannot read this, but you can.
I disagree.
It is in Thieves' Camp.
I cast comprehend languages.
Okay, you can read it. It is in Thieves'
Well, I guess Thieves' Cant isn't necessarily a language. It's you can hide messages in regular text.
It's encrypted, right?
Yeah.
So as you begin to like ruffle through these like leather-bound books, a couple loose papers and stuff, all of this like has just the normal writing, but buried in the writing itself is Thieves' Cant, and these are books and ledgers for some sort of crew of mercenaries or pirates that has accumulated quite a deal of wealth.
Good to know. I'm gonna stash those away in my bag should I need to raid something later.
What did you get for your investigation?
Oh, a 12 maybe?
12? Okay.
I don't totally remember, but I think it was a 12.
Captain Lazar, buried deep within the papers and stuff, kind of scrawled on the back of a, like, kind of like a sticky note, there's like a piece of things that are stuck to like a piece of paper with some tar and stuff, is a little message. If you want to go ahead and look at your handouts, I have a handout for you.
Wait, what?
Do handouts work? I thought they didn't work.
No, they
not.
I have no
We have
handout.
handouts?
Well, the captain has a handout.
Show us
Oh,
the handout.
handout.
Captain.
I have no
Um,
handouts yet.
Which should
No
just
handout?
it should just be the captain.
No handouts.
Oh.
Okay, so for some reason it's not working, which is sad. But you do find it's like a little sticky note, like a torn off piece of paper stuck to the back of like a book, and it says, "To friend Mastier, password hint." And afterwards is written this message: "I have KST in the middle, in the beginning, and in the end. What am I?"
You have something at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end? What?
I didn't hear any of it because I'm not the one who read it.
Yeah, so that is what you read. I have KST in the middle, in the beginning, and in the end. What am I?
Okay, I don't know why, but I just was dropped out of the chat for some reason. I'm back now.
Oh no. Can you hear me? Do you want me to reread that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the note says, "Friend Mastier, password hint. I have KST in the middle, in the beginning, and in the end. What am I?"
Skirt.
I'm missing a skirt.
Say that again.
I have KST in the middle, in the beginning, and in the end. What am I?
Got it.
In the middle and end.
I
You
call
got
hacks.
it, or you heard it? You mean?
No, I got it. I think.
I call hacks.
You've obviously never met Levi.
Yeah, you've never met.
No,
I'm gonna run over to this door here and see if it's the password. And I'm just gonna
Captain.
touch it and kind of whisper to this door, "Inkstand."
As you say that word, there is a pulse of magical energy, and the door shrinks.
Why is it inkstand?
It's not.
He specified in the beginning and in the end. So it's like, oh, so in the beginning, in and inkstand. It wasn't until he said it again and he emphasized in though.
Oh, I get it. He's basically spelled it
Yeah,
to
so
the
in
different
the
word.
beginning, KST the middle, and the end.
Hey,
Interesting.
with that, as the door shrinks into a pocket, like a little mini door, kind of
How
onto
small?
the ground. It is pocket size.
By the way, Dungeon Master, I healed myself for 15 HP with my own abilities here. Get some more HP back.
I'm gonna pocket this little cube.
Okay. At this moment in time, the door is now gone, and in the which you can see that the light of this room slowly kind of filters in to a very large space, and then blackness. You cannot see.
on the inside.
As you
Nothing.
kind of look into the darkness, you can tell that it is a very large, cavernous room, and it is very dark in there. You do, however, see, as all of you kind of look down the hallway into it, you see the slight shimmer of a reflection of some sort of metallic thing. You can see the slight shimmer of gold.
I'm gonna cautiously go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and create like a small light in my hand and go with them.
you do that with prestidigitation?
I can. It says I can create a small light.
All right.
I'm
As
gonna also
you
go with them, but I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure prestidigitation
No,
does not.
it lights a candle. I have to read the full sentence.
But yeah, the sound of the door shrinking and the rush of air that kind of follows as like a place that has been sealed for a long time interacts with the elements kind of alerts you all that the door has been opened.
Really quick, after I looked at the clothing over there, was there any chest this direction?
Yes, there was.
There were two.
There's two more. Can I run and try to do those real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and roll real quick for me. Roll me 2 d20s.
Well, if you're doing it with disadvantage, if you're doing it quick, it's disadvantage.
That says a 10. I'm looking at a nat 20.
It does not pop up on my screen, so go ahead and roll again. Exit out of the dice.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay.
Well, 3 plus my 4, so it's actually a 7.
All right. Clayton, easy enough. This one actually isn't locked. As you kind of open it up, it is empty, completely and utterly bare. You can see there's like a couple of like loose like scraps of paper in there that like it looks like someone has like tried to like rush out and grabbed a couple of things from it.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if there's any hidden compartments?
Sure, go ahead.
So I have that roll 13 right there, and it's
Yes.
just a straight 13.
There's no false bottoms and stuff. You can just tell that whoever's chest this was took everything valuable that there was in it and left.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll for the next chest.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, really? Well, that's annoying. An 8.
Locked. And
Okay,
you're not
I do
able
the
to
same
kind
thing.
of
I blow it open.
shoot it. Okay. Make sure you're keeping track of these bullets.
I think
that'll-
I also want to go with them.
26.
You shoot the lock off.
Open that up.
It is filled with 2 pouches. One pouch contains 27 gold.
Okay.
The other
And the other is
pouch,
a bag of holding.
Eh?
other pouch contains 300 copper.
I can't remember. Where do I put gold?
In your pouch.
No, I know, but where do I put it in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Inventory?
Yep.
As Levi, as you're beginning to like walk through the door and stuff, after that, Alabaster Cinder is gonna nod to you. God, unwept into the dark. As he also kind of follows you in, and he is going to hold some fire in his hand. He's gonna cast continual flame and hold it up.
Continual flame. Doesn't that take like 100 gold?
Yep.
Of which he just found in his bag.
No, he found copper.
Sad.
He found 30 gold and 300 copper. Or whatever.
All right. With that, as you enter into the cavern, the entire
No capped.
Oh, this is not gonna go up. This is bringing PTSD from other campaigns.
a lot of money.
Oh, this is
We like
so good. This is not gonna end well. I'm stating that right now.
It'll be fine.
As you kind of walk into the room, the entirety of this cavern is completely covered in a very fine layer of ash.
Oh, this is ash, not ice.
No, it's ash.
Right, we're in a
Completely
volcano.
covered. As you kind of look around and stuff, you do see stationary figures that are also just covered in ash. Directly in front of you, you can see kind of standing in the water, kind of head down, looking like not moving at all, is a couple of figures of bones, and you can see skeletal ribs as they kind of stand there covered in ash.
He likes the word in ash.
He does. I would like to cast detect magic.
I
All
would
right,
like,
go ahead.
I would like my aura of good and evil to be extended about 60 feet from me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and measure off 60 feet real quick.
60?
Yeah, 60.
Okay,
They have
so
the AoE
yeah,
things. You can just put a 60 foot, I guess 120 foot
so
diameter.
about here from the door is about 60
All right.
feet.
With that, you get all of these entities light up in as you kind of close your eyes and send out your pulse. Your energy kind of runs into each one of these, and you do sense these are evil undead creatures. In addition to what you can see as it is lit up, let's see, it's going to be close. Right here, you get a ping, and as your arcane kind of magic kind of goes in and around and through these piles. Oh, by the way, as you walk in, there is piles and piles of gold coins that are currently partially submerged in water. Crates are open everywhere. You see jewels and miscellaneous things completely scattered throughout.
Is this the dragon's hoard? Wait a second. Hold up. We knew that there was potential dragon gold that we'd be running across because I found that gold piece over in the graveyard that was digested by a dragon to remove its markings on it. Hold up.
As you make that connection, as you look out at these things, Grave, you ping a skeleton buried in this treasure right here.
That sounds like a good way to go.
As you watch as it outlines the figure of a dragon.
Right. Oh, snap.
I take it back. I take
Can we
everything
leave?
back.
A live one? Or
You,
dead one?
it is a skeletal remain.
But it's mobile.
At
But
this
if you're
moment in time, it
pinging
is not moving.
It's animated.
Oh. Crap. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
So
Because
let's
this
leave.
is all...
Life.
Okay.
That could be smart.
Now.
What is going on? You say the word dragon? I do not see a dragon here. these undead creatures.
I can talk to it.
I really quickly reload my handguns.
Okay.
Can I commune with it to see if it seems sentient or if it's possessed?
You can try. What are you gonna attempt? What are you gonna try to do?
Okay, so I don't know if I have history. Let me see. Let's just do a persuasion, and I'll talk with it about only things that I would know from where I'm from,
What's its favorite music?
from our city, right? And I'd ask it
Yes.
like, oh, how is the king faring since my departure? Is all well now? What's happening to you?
As go ahead and move your character up to where it was. Also, this blue is water, and so any traveling through it is at it is a difficult terrain.
Except for Esther. Or Ellie.
Except for Esther, she's flying above it.
I have pseudo flight. Maybe.
Why can't I select my guy?
I can cast 10 Sears floating disc, and I can stand on an invisible disc.
Might be good when we're dealing with zombies. You might want to do that.
Do what?
How close do you want me to get,
cast the
Caleb?
floating disc, because then the zombies can't get
How
up.
close are you wanting to get?
Definitely, I'm not walking over zombies just to do it. So like, perhaps
So
up
you
here.
can take 2 steps tops.
I can fly too.
As you
Perhaps just up
begin
here, maybe.
kind of you
Floating
begin kind of
turtle.
moving around, you get pretty close to this zombie who's just, and you get the sense these things have been stationary for years and years and years, covered
You poke
in
an arm and an
finer
arm
layer of
falls off.
ash. And as you kind of approach it and stuff, they do not make any move. They don't even like recollect that they are. It looks like they have been
Dead.
erected and frozen in place.
He said erected.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
By the way, do any of the players here understand Draconic?
I do.
Just you?
I
Okay.
speak Infernal.
I'm speaking with the dragon in Draconic.
What do you say?
Similar to what I said before. It's like, who are you? How fares the king? And then, of course, I introduced myself as a known person using my full name. I've served the king once before. My name is Gunter Ray Alistar the Sixth.
No response.
No response. Are you well, youngling?
We don't see this dragon, right?
No, it is completely covered in gold coins.
Mhm.
So all of a
So
sudden
Graves
he
just kind
just
of losing
lets,
his marbles after having dropped down to 0 hit points and got back up.
Yeah.
He's just
I'm
kind of
just talking in Draconic
No,
now. as I go.
I'm just gonna float with my disc over here because I see gold.
And he's a pirate.
Yeah. So I keep referring to him as a young.
Oh, I have a captain now. I guess I am a pirate.
still
Can I do,
no response. You continue to converse in Draconic, and there doesn't seem to be.
This is all lit up, correct? We can see it all.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Alabaster
I'm
has
gonna
kind of
check-
lit up this area.
I'm gonna ignore the books, and I'm gonna ignore the gold and go for the books.
Okay.
The books. Oh, pretty book.
Is there? I want to go and inspect this zombie that's right in front of me, and I want to like see it and like kind of either roll like an investigation or whatever to see if there's a way to like basically dismantle the zombie, or like see if if I was to touch it, something would happen and whatnot.
Are you gonna touch it?
I don't want to touch it, but I want to like roll to see if I could insight check. If I were to touch it, I would assume that something would happen.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
Okay, that's an 8. And insight. Give me a sec. Nope, wrong one. Is +3, so 11.
Better not touch it. Like it's like you get the sense that if I do touch this, it might like not do anything, but in addition, it might set everything up. And you can see scattered around this entire area is just like there's tons of these corpses.
Yeah. So, I just like quietly but distinctly like kind of say to everyone, don't touch the bodies.
Oh, I'm not anywhere close to you. I don't hear it.
I'm gonna be honest here, not Medi, because I was just waiting until someone finished up before I said what I was doing. I'm having like a little Pippin moment where I'm kind of like twisting the arrow and dropping something down a well, you know. So while he goes like, "Don't touch the bodies," I'm like kind of pulling on one of their arms to see if they come off, and it just what?
As soon as you kind of reach in and you touch it, you see this spark of black purple energy that appears in the center of the zombie, and it goes and makes an attack against you. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Gosh, dang it, Levi.
Shut. Ha ha ha! Let's go. I'm
19.
Not a slow turtle.
So that's a thank you 23.
Wow, that's excellent. I got a 15. Right,
I got a 20, and I have a +0 to initiative, so it's a 20.
I got 11. No.
All right. Let me pull up this initiative counter real quick. Bum, bum, bum. All right. 25 to 20.
Oh yeah, guys, let's go.
My freaking gosh. Okay.
Wow,
What did you get, Shaggy?
I got. Wow, that's been a minute for you to say that. I got a 23.
His name is
23.
Clayton.
Clayton, not
Tyrion,
Shaggy.
what did you get?
I got you.
I got a 20.
Don't leave me hanging.
Okay. Clayton.
Wait.
Virion.
Thank you.
Min with a natural 20. 20 to 15.
I have
16.
15.
Wouldn't that be 19 to 15?
It doesn't matter. Ellie, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay. Okay. Boop.
Gosh.
All
dang
right.
it,
With that, we will go ahead. Captain Lazar, does a 17 hit you?
Did you roll with disadvantage?
I did not. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and roll that real quick.
Also, we
still
haven't healed at all, so we're all gonna get hurt real bad.
17 does hit, yes.
All right. That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage as this carves into you as you like are pulling on its arm. Its left arm swings around and clocks you across the chest.
God.
With that, we'll go ahead and start at the top of the initiative order. Clayton, that is your turn.
I instantly like respond, whip out my left handgun, and I shoot the zombie that's attacking Captain Lazar.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 23. Aren't these zombies
1, 2,
like
3,
what?
that
Like
hits.
13 to hit or 14 to hit?
We never confirmed because the lowest we rolled was a 10, and that did not hit.
Ooh, I can't see those dice, but I assume, yeah, 13 plus my 7, so that's 20 damage.
All right.
I don't
as
like
you,
the ominous music.
you shoot off, and as the bullet impacts the forehead of the zombie, you watch as part of the side of it explodes outward as it falls down.
Now, before I make my second attack, do I notice that anything happens to the zombie that's distinctly right in front of me?
At this moment, make me a perception check real quick.
Gosh dang it. Perception is...
Just along for the ride, y'all.
What did I roll for? I've got a 9 perception.
Okay. It's not very
Do I get
difficult to see.
advantage since I'm standing right in front of him?
As you look directly in front of you, you see flashing off in the darkness. You see lights of purple energy begin to flicker on in the chests of all these individuals.
Gosh dang it. Alright, then I'm going to use my second attack to hit the zombie right in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead, and do you want to take a step back so you're not at disadvantage, or roll at disadvantage?
Well, since the purple light has yet to hit this thing, if I were to take a step back, would I have an attack opportunity?
You don't know.
Just kick it.
Okay,
Kick it over.
I'm gonna take a... Actually,
Drop it like a top.
I'm gonna actually kick it. I'm gonna like do a Spartan kick to like kick this thing into the box behind me. Or behind it.
All right.
That is
Go ahead and roll me athletics. Oof.
Okay.
Oof, dude.
Yeah. If I was to do that
Big
one.
goof. Big goof.
As you rear back to Spartan kick it, your kick is perfect form. It impacts the chest, breaks through into the ribs, and your foot gets stuck.
Oh gosh. Dang it.
It's pretty gross.
Can I
juicy.
use my movement to just basically like move my weight over on top of it so that I just kind of like step into the zombie?
Mechanically,
no.
I'm going to say that you are grappled by this zombie. So no, you cannot.
Okay.
Feels bad, bro.
Okay. Clayton, that ends your turn. Virian, it is your turn.
All right. So these guys do look hostile.
Yes. You watch as the chest begins to light up with purple energy, and then the eyes begin to glow.
Sorry.
I need to know because I've played way too much COD. What is the color of these eyes?
Purple.
Is it yellow? Is it red?
Head purple.
Purple. Glowing
Purple.
purple light.
Purple berry.
Do you all know which COD map that had the zombies with purple eyes?
Nope.
I don't really play Call of Duty.
Lame.
I also don't play Call of Duty, which is why my answer was nope.
Black Ops is where it's at.
I'm gonna go over here and attack this one.
I'd argue that D&D is where it's at.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
It's not the same video game.
It is a better video game.
It's gonna be
Up
24.
until now,
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll
D&D
damage.
wasn't a video game.
That's going to be 16 points of damage.
As your sword flashes, burning with a crimson power, carving into it, you bisect this thing, and down it goes.
Alright guys, remember that once this, whatever is pulsing underwater or somewhere in here, these guys are gonna hop back up. So you want to make sure that you're not next to a group of them when they jump back up.
I'm at 4 HP at the moment. I'm staying away from everything.
I hope you're flying high.
Okay. Well, I'm floating on a disc that lasts for a while.
Darian,
so.
is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm not really sure what the objective here is. So I guess I just want to do an insight check on the situation.
Sure, go ahead.
Gain a little insight. Ooh,
Is this just
18.
Oh, okay, cool. I was about to
You
say,
get
like, do we
two
just have
things
lots of
from this
pass rolls?
situation. The first is, at this moment in time, these things waking up is very dangerous for you. And second, if this place, if you guys do manage to escape, or if you don't defeat it and you choose to run away and escape, if you don't seal this place back up exactly the way that it was before, these creatures, these entities, are gonna wreak havoc on the surrounding town.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, can we just have you?
We need to find a way to reseal this room to make sure that these guys don't get out. That's my
Captain Lazar.
Or
How much HP does your
defeat the
fortress have?
entities.
Which one? I have
What?
2 now.
What'd you say, Caleb?
Or defeat the entities. That's what you kind of get at this moment. At the end of your turn, you all begin to feel a trembling.
For those
Even
on the
if we're
ground,
in the air?
we hear a
vibrates
trembling.
through the air itself. It begins to rumble, and you begin to watch as this mountain of treasure begins to shift and climbing out of the water and treasure. You see this giant skeletal dragon. Giant skeletal wings explode outward, cascading coin in all directions as it erupts out of it, and you watch as it slowly begins to hover up. And as you watch as the pale white bones, you watch as black purple energy begins to swirl around it in a vortex. And you watch black purple skin, decayed and melted off, begin to form around this entity as purple eyes appear in the eye sockets as it looks down and roars at the rest of you. Okay, Min, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm floating over here towards the books. As I mutter to myself, "Oh, the top shelf. That's where my parents kept all the interesting books." And I'm just gonna rummage through the books for anything that particularly looks magical.
Okay.
Just
Roll
the
me
best the Argonian made.
investigation.
I was thinking of Tusk Love, but yes. Say that again.
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Ooh, not bad. That is a dirty 20.
All right. As you kind of begin to shuffle through these books, you get the sense that these books are starting to decay. Some of the pages are now being worn to the point, and you can see mealworms in a lot of these different things and stuff. Some of the books have been kind of preserved a little bit better. They might have small magical spells on them for preserving different
Perversion? What?
Yeah, preservation. Sorry.
Oh,
Preservation.
Are there any books that particularly look important?
On these bookshelves over here, as you kind of give a cursory glance at them, no. Most of these seem to be fancy tomes of differing kind of just like some fantasy adventure books. Like it looks like someone's personal library of books and mismatched things that they've collected over the years.
Interesting. I'll make my way over to the table.
All right, that will end your turn.
Aww.
At that moment in time, you watch as a wave of black-purple energy explodes out from the dragon, and as it hits all of these entities, you watch as their heads snap up, and the purple eyes come to begin to stare at you. Yes, man.
Before my turn completely ends, can I cast Gentle Repose on some of these books?
Yeah, sure. I'll allow that as as a free action. If you used your turn to investigate the books, but since it's like a kind of like a small thing, I'll allow it.
Oh, we gotta preserve the books. The books need to stay.
Okay, at this moment in time, you watch as
No copies of Tusk Love.
these entities begin to swarm, running at full speed, tearing across the ground. You watch as some of them are partially torn apart as the pace that they are moving.
Maybe the legs will fall off.
All right. You watch as these entities that are standing on top of these pillars or rock outcroppings, you watch as they unsling bows from the back. They knock arrows, pull them back, and this one is going to take a shot. Actually, both of these are going to take shots at Ellie right here, who's floating in a kind of a perfect little target for them.
Cool.
Just the resigned. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, are you within 30 feet of Alabaster Cinder? Okay, yeah, you are. So you watch as this arrow is knocked, and it is both of these arrows. So the first arrow is a 26 to hit. You watch as the second arrow, as it looses, is aimed straight for your forehead, right in between your eyes. It is a critical hit, but Alabaster Cinder, as he kind of sees it coming, he's going to hold out his hand, and ash kind of explodes outward, and he's going to cancel the critical hit on you.
Dang.
Zombie
That's nice.
knocks
Alright.
goes, and he knocks it out of the air.
So I still get hit by the first one?
You get hit by both, but the second one is not critical damage.
Okay.
You are going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
Cool. How do I do that?
You can.
You can click on
Point
your
to yourself
character
and click on yourself. And then you can do your health that way. Or if
Okay.
you'd rather, in the tools, there's a counter, and you can just grab that, and then you just click with your hand to go up or down.
Hey, so Caleb, because I was not able to manipulate my health on my character sheet that I could pull up in it, I was always manipulating my health on the character, and those obviously get reset. So I don't know what my health was from the last session.
Go ahead. You can keep it at just knock off 2 points of health
From my total?
No, instead of being at full health, you're just 2 points below full health.
Yeah.
So instead of 31, I'm at 29.
Yes.
That is how subtraction works.
Well, I was getting clarification.
I know, I was just being sassy.
I'm sorry.
Thank you,
Hey, look
Levi.
at the man here who's at 4 HP.
Okay. All right. The other ones are not within range, so they're gonna take disadvantage. Actually, this one can hit Grave, so it's gonna take a shot at Grave. And misses. This one and this one gonna take shots. Also misses. Okay. That is going to end their turn. Captain Lazar saying it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try to do something that could be really epic or could make me look like an idiot, but I'm going to
D&D.
try and I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to grab this like little lid right here and grab it and try to like skimboard on the water
Oh, Helm's Deep
as I
style.
Yeah.
jump up there.
Okay, go ahead and give me
It's gonna
an
be-
acrobatics check.
And
And as I do that,
performance.
I'm gonna call out to Mintu and be like, Sparky Fingers, we need crowd control.
There should be like a performance. roll
Man, I have
associated
not
with this.
rolled above like a 3 all day.
It's awful.
So
As
evening,
you
but
kind of
whatever.
you throw
Nice.
the lid down and you step onto it, and there is like this water is very heavily saturated with ash and stuff. So as you kind of like go to skim, you make it about halfway and kind of like sink into the water. And it kind of takes up half your movement to get there.
That's
Half
rough.
my
but-
movement to get from there to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, Captain. We're so proud of you.
Well, I'm gonna. Which more is that? That's another 15 divided by 2. You want me to round up or down when doing things like this?
No, that's fine.
Because half my movement, because I have 35 movement speed, so half my movement's like 17, 18. Another 15 divided by half. Ugh. All this dividing in half. I guess total, that was 7 plus 15.
Yeah, that works.
Cool. I've got enough then, and I'm gonna try to stand on here and attack this skeleton. Actually, do I have any ranged something or other I could throw at this dragon? How solid are these things, and how realistic is it for me to jump off of this to attack him in the air?
That it would be a DC 17 acrobatics check.
Okay, just because I mean, I can spider climb, so getting up here isn't a problem. It's just
Yeah.
jumping off. I might try it though.
You know what?
I'll have
I
to use
jumped
my
off a
bonus
tower,
action
you can
for
jump
the-
off a rock.
for the
Yeah.
movement.
So you
but-
use your bonus action to dash. You make it up there.
yeah, and I'm gonna try and jump off and just like stab
Ride the
bones,
dragon?
I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check. You because you have spider climb, the DC is lower.
Okay. There we go. That is acrobatics. 25.
Yeah,
Go
let's
ahead.
go.
Easy enough. You're able to boom up into the air. Your rapier comes out in a brandishing flourish as you are able to make it up and impact the dragon.
Impact, not ride.
Go
I'm
ahead
not
and
trying to
roll the
hit it, I'm
hit.
trying to hit it. So I grabbed a die and it immediately dropped and rolled. Like I didn't roll it; it just fell out of my
Yeah,
hand. Do you want me to
don't
take
count
the
that.
roll or? Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
There we go. That'll be. There's my weapons. 16 plus 8, so 24.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna assume that'll hit. That'll be 18 magical damage.
Okay.
I would assume I would
And
fall
with
back
that,
down.
you go, and you impact. So that is going to be it's about 20 feet. Do you have anything that negates fall damage?
I don't think so.
Okay, you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you run up. It is honestly one of the most, like, you guys, as you watch this this figure partially skids across the water, hops up onto it, runs up the side of this cliff, jumps off, brandishes a rapier, and slices across into this dragon as it lets out this massive bellow, tucks and rolls, falls, lands onto it, kind of like staggers a little bit, and then sticks the landing.
Panache.
I didn't see it. My back was turned. I was looking at the books.
Didn't happen, Captain.
Grave, it is your turn.
The elevator.
Grave, 'tis your turn.
What? Whoa. It's falling asleep there. Right.
Wait, did I just completely zone out when elevator did her turn?
No, I just rolled
She's
the
the
lowest
last one.
initiative.
Oh,
Oh.
It was
I like
elevated,
that,
not elevate
that
4.
nickname.
Elevator
Oh.
works. It's a
We're
broad
doing
nickname.
elevator. Yeah, we're doing elevator for sure.
Let's see.
I just wanted to go on record. I said it first.
Yep. So they're climbing up to me up there then.
Yes.
Okay. Is this one in reach? Right in front of me?
It is.
Or do I have to move towards it?
And you are currently, currently have the high ground, so you have advantage to hit.
Nice.
If he says the words, does he get double advantage?
I have the high ground. I'll attack
Zombie?
this one in front of me there.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
Take its face off.
Be +5, so that's a 13 to hit.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay. Let's see this. That's even worse, good sir.
Okay, well you'll still be able to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 13.
Alright, I'm gonna roll on a separate one. No, I don't have to, I'll just add the damage. Let's see. So we need that. I'll do 11 slashing damage.
Okay. With that, you watch as you whoosh, carve down into it, it falls over.
And would you allow me in this turn? I don't know if it counts as any action or not, but can I roll like nature, religion, or something to see if these are? I don't know, just to see what these are, why they're here.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a history check. It you don't have advantage, and the DC is 17.
Well, see that roll?
Yeah, I see that roll. That's a natural one. You have no idea
Dude,
why
I've
these
seen
things are.
more natural ones than I think I ever have in one session.
I think it's the game that if you let go the wrong way, it just defaults to 1. You have to.
I'm gonna do some statistical analysis on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
in
have
my
to
free
roll.
time.
A lot.
I mean, I'm looking at the statistics right here on my DM screen, and it is like not. It's still fine. It's the average. Cool. Elevator, tis your turn.
Hi. Okay. I'm going to cast Nether's Mischief.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun spell.
Yeah.
What do?
I'm holding the headset away from my face so I can read it. I fill
Fair
a
enough.
20-foot cube that I can see within range with Fey and Draconic action. It has a range of 60 feet. And then I roll a d4 to see which effect is produced.
Okay.
So I have a...
You know about the area of effect tools, right?
Nope.
If you hit your menu, the middle one, and then you can grab a cube and change the size, and it'll tell you how. You just reach out and grab it, and then that way, you set it to 20 feet, and you can see like who all would be affected by it.
Okay. As I'm doing this, I'm getting like move goal notifications reached. So I want y'all to know I am being incredibly active. That's good, right?
Only you can see it. We can't see it.
Oh, okay.
It's just for you, so you know who you're, where you want to put it, who you'd be hitting.
Yeah.
I keep reaching out and hitting my desk.
Mood.
Do y'all? I knocked over someone's thing.
It's fine. It's only the DM's thing.
Right here. Right there would probably affect the most creatures without affecting your friends. Okay. So with that, you're able to catch all 4 of these. So go ahead and roll your d4 to determine what happens.
Gonna try that again and actually roll it. It's not. It keeps hitting like an invisible barrier. I feel like.
Yeah, the dice don't get thrown very far.
Okay.
You can also spawn in a dice tower.
Oh yeah, how do I do that?
In
so
the
your
menu, and then the little
to the
dice
right
on the right.
Yep.
And then just you'll have to reach out and grab it,
and then you can grab your dice and set it on top of the tower, and it will.
That's so cool.
I just tested it and got a nat 1, you guys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I've done it, and I've gotten like 5 nat 1s and some 2s, and a 6.
I got a 3, which means each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of my next turn.
What does a zombie sound like giggling?
A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Is this being charmed?
I have no idea what that means.
Does it mention like people that if they're immune to being charmed, it doesn't have an effect on them?
It says nothing about being charmed.
What's the ability called?
All right. Well, these
Mischief.
zombies have a 6 wisdom, so they automatically. Let's see what they roll. Wow. A 10, a 2, a 4, a 6, and an 8. All of them fail.
Yeah.
Woo! Go ahead. Okay. They all fall over,
Well, Snugga,
giggling uncontrollably. This one actually falls off and tumbles down. It's going to take a bit of time.
as if they read a Haribo sugar-free gummy bears review on Amazon.
Okay, this is what their giggling sounds like.
Sounds like they're dying.
Isn't that great?
I like it.
Wasn't that nice? It was so nice.
It's real something.
All right.
And then I
is
use a
that
bonus
everything?
action. I use a bonus action to make my cloak of billowing billow dramatically.
You would have a cloak of billowing.
Yes.
You watch as Ellie throws out her hand, and all of a sudden these 4 individuals, one tumbles off the top, and they start just like they are bent over double, letting out weird noises as she billows dramatically in the air.
Noise.
Hey, at the end of initiative, Alabaster Cinder kind of looks around and he calls out to everyone. Keep them down and sorry. Sorry. Keep them down and I will keep them down.
That sounds like an
okay.
oxymoron.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, alright, easy enough.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, my voice is raspy. If you knock them down, I can keep them down. And he is going to slam his hands together, and all the zombies that have been knocked down dissipate into ash.
Nice.
Yo.
We like this ability.
That ends his turn. Back up to the top of the round. Clayton, 'tis your turn.
Well, I'm going to just shoot the head off of the one that's directly at me.
Levi, how much damage did you do to the dragon?
18.
Like, if I'm like my foot is in its chest, do I really have to roll at disadvantage to put the muzzle of my thing at the zombie's head?
Yeah, because it's struggling against you to try to, like, it's moving out of the way, it's grabbing your arm, it's at disadvantage.
Don't tase me, bro.
Come on. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Well then, does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
Okay, good.
They're squishy.
And that'll be 12 damage.
You watch as you pull, as you're hopping on one foot, your right foot is stuck in the chest as this zombie is reaching out to try to claw and grab at you. You turn your gun to the side, you flick the revolver closed, you cock the hammer back, you put the barrel of the gun into the chest of the thing right next to your foot as you're like struggling with this zombie to try to actually land a blow. You pull the trigger and boom, the chest explodes, your foot is free, and it falls backward.
Nice.
Cool. Then I'm gonna whip out my other one, and I'm going to shoot this guy right here who's potentially gonna hurt my friend over there. So
Yeah, go ahead
not
and
at
roll ahead.
advantage. I mean, not a disadvantage. So that's a well, I rolled a 12, so it hit. And then that's another 15 damage.
Okay. This one goes down.
And then I can't use a bonus action with my weapons, but can I use my bonus action to do kind of an inspection? I want to specifically look if the dragon is the source of the purple magic, or if there's something else that's the source of the purple magic.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight real quick.
Insight. Oop, my iPad went black again. Just give me a second. Insight. 11.
It's kind of hard to tell, but you get the sense that whatever this, like, the dragon entity is, you probably, if you kill that thing, it probably would stop the purple energy.
If we killed the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I used my movement to go get up on the box.
Okay. All right. That'll end your turn. Virian, 'tis your turn.
Alright. He's going to attack this one right there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I take that back. He's going to pull out his small crossbow and he's going to shoot the dragon. Oh.
Nope.
Without, doing that. But
Okay.
yeah, he's going to shoot the dragon.
Make me insight check real quick.
Oh, okay. It's not good. 8.
Okay. You remember back when you were fighting the fire creatures, as you pulled out your crossbow and you shot it, it wasn't effective. You get the sense that if you tried to shoot this creature with an unmagical crossbow, it probably wouldn't do anything either.
my first instinct and just attack the zombie dude with my sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. That's going to be 25.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oof, that's oh bueno. 13.
As you carve into it again, it goes. This one, you impact into the shoulder. Its knees buckle as the kneecaps kind of explode out. It falls to its knees. You pull the sword out. It falls over.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. With that, the dragon is going to. Levi, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. You watch as black purple energy forms into the mouth of this dragon as it crackles and a cone of black purple energy explodes out.
What kind of dragon was that?
The big black undead kind.
What'd you roll, Levi?
I'm gonna start rolling with real dice because that was a 6. Plus 6.
If
So
you
it's a 12, but
okay, let's see. If you want to pull out a real dice and roll real quick, I will allow that.
No, I'm kidding. That's fine.
Okay, you take.
Oh no, that's like 7 dice.
You take 39 points of necrotic damage.
No, my god.
Goodness.
Oh,
Dead.
And I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is
the
that before
DC
or after I go down?
This is while you go down. At this moment in time, you watch as black purple energy impacts Captain Lazar. He goes down, and as his body is lying on the ground, you watch as the black purple energy swirls around him, shoots up into the air, and begins to dive into his mouth. If you do not pass this check, you die and you become an undead zombie.
What? Wait, but Captain Lazar is
Rick.
technically already dead. He's a Dompier. So, does he have advantage or something against
I
that?
will give for that. I will give him advantage on this roll.
There you go.
I don't want
Take it.
to. I don't want to play devil's advocate here, but shouldn't that technically give him disadvantage because he's already dead?
Viren?
I
Shut
mean, he
I
is
mean,
a
listen,
different type of undead.
How about this? I will take one lightning bolt of god damage and give him advantage. We're not going with his plan.
Those were not good rolls, you guys.
up. Really?
Oh, no.
Are you serious?
Hey, the DC
No
was
bueno.
9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was an 11. So
For here, just
Hey,
picking favorites.
you watch as the black purple energy rushes into his lungs. It for a moment it seems like it's going to take hold as it explodes outward. You are currently down and you failed 2 death saving throws from that.
Yikes. Bro, so... Ellie, do you have any healing spells?
Nope.
What kind of bard
Yeah.
are you?
I have my sword, but I'm very far away.
All right. Min, 'tis your turn.
Captain, my captain.
No, Captain. And we're gonna 5th level magic missiles on the dragon.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be 26 damage.
Nice. At the end of Min's turn, Captain Lazar, I'm going to need you to give me a death saving throw.
Well,
Alright,
have I
here goes
gone yet?
nothing. Yeah, I was about to go. Two.
Well, he's dead.
No.
Captain Lazar, is there any final words you would like to say as your body transpires from this mortal plane?
No final words. I'm dead. Dead men tell no
Okay.
tales.
You watch, all of you watch as the rising fall of Captain Lazar's chest ceases as the final
Actually, I don't breathe.
gasping. Oh, that's true. All of a sudden, you just like
Ragdoll.
he looks a little paler than usual.
More pale.
Is that possible?
Still bring him back. I still have one more diamond, so.
Yeah, but now that dragon's about to turn towards all of us.
All
Yeah,
right.
that is-
At the end, Captain Lazar, it is now the zombies' turn. They are going to. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 2 attacks against you, Clayton. That is going to be a 21 to hit,
Okay.
and then a 12 to hit.
Second one will miss. What's the damage for the
Okay.
first?
That is going to be 8 points of slashing damage. I rolled max damage.
Okay.
All right. This one is going to attack Alabastus there. That is going to hit. He is going to do damage. Here, going to take that damage. This one runs up to Grave, is going to attack Grave. Misses with a natural 2.
Nice.
Okay, and then these 2 skelly boys are going to take shots at Ellie, who is floating, flying around in the air. Does a 12 and a 15 hit.
To whom?
The 15
Ellie.
does.
15 does? Okay.
Ellie is squishy. You didn't get that AC though.
You are going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And that is going to end their turn. Grave, it is now your turn.
Run for it, bruh.
Right. I'm going to use Radiant Soul, and wings will grow on my back. And
Okay.
so I'll read this out to you. So I'll transform, gaining glimmering eyes and 2 incorporeal wings. And I can fly and decide to end it as a bonus action. I'll have 30 feet flying speed.
Okay, cool. Are you wanting to move somewhere? You can fly.
So I use that as an action, and now I'll use my move. I cannot place myself in the air, essentially, so I might need your help, but let's see. So yeah, I'd fly up to meet the dragon nearly and end my turn there.
All right. Ellie, 'tis your turn.
Okay. Oh, that's a bonus action. Awesome. So I can use the same spell again, right? Because I want to use it
You
again.
sure can.
No.
Someone said no?
Doesn't matter what someone said. It only matters what Caleb says. So
Exactly.
You sure can.
Which is why I'm not pushing the
This
matter.
is true.
Okay. Do y'all think it would be best to use it on the dragon?
Yeah.
Hit the dragon.
If it will hit it.
How do I know I'm
Yeah.
within 60 feet?
You're within
Um,
60 feet.
Let me check.
You are not
Um,
within 60 feet.
I'm not?
if you hold down B,
No,
and
she's
then
like
fire your
83
trigger,
feet away.
Oh, no.
you can make 2 points
If
of
you-
distance.
You can move 30 feet and then be able to cast it, and you would be able
Oh,
to be able
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
It depends on which number I roll, is what type of save it is.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d4 then.
How do I get rid of this giant cube?
Grab it and hit Y.
Yeah. What he said.
What did I do?
I don't know. What did
Oh.
you do?
I moved me very far. Could someone move me back, please? Thank you. Okay,
What the-
rolled a 1. So that means...
She gone. I don't know where she went.
No, she's
She's
right
in
here.
here.
She's right here.
I can't see her.
The smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next turn.
As you cast it, it encases this dragon with the smell of sweet smelling pie. But you watch as the eyes continue to glow purple. It doesn't breathe, so it cannot smell the apple pie.
That sucks. But I'm gonna use my bonus action of Mantle of Inspiration. And I'm still within 30 feet of everyone else, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Most people.
most people.
But I mean, she's pretty high up in the air.
I'm
moved
60
30.
feet away.
Yeah. So
I'm still 60 feet away from everybody else.
you are within 30 feet of Clayton, Virion, and that is it. So Clayton and
Okay.
Virion.
And
He's-
I'll take it. As a bonus action, I spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to grant 5 temporary HP to up to 4 creatures I can see and that can see me within 60 feet. Each
Oh, within
creature
Oh,
can
within 60
immediate-
feet.
yeah, within
60?
60 feet. Yeah.
Oh!
You
Oh,
can,
that's
sorry.
everybody.
You can get.
That's everybody.
Yeah, you can get everyone. Captain Lazard cannot because he is dead.
Yep. Each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Right now we can.
that's convenient.
Don't ask me why I didn't do that in my first turn.
I wish to fly right in the melee range of the dragon then.
All right.
Thank you for moving me, good sir.
And that means I
Draconic,
can also
said,
move, right?
I dare you to move,
Yes.
worm.
I don't know where I'd want to move to.
That worm's gonna bite you and you're gonna regret it.
What worm?
Dragon.
The dragon.
He called it worm as insult.
All right.
WYRM, not WORM.
At the end of your turn, it is now Alabaster. Again, he kind of claps together his fingers, and all zombies that are down disperse into ash. And he calls out to someone. Someone, please, come and deal with this zombie. I am in a predicament. And he is going to kind of like back up partially. Back up to the top of the initiative order. Clayton, 'tis your turn.
Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Would you agree with that?
About 40.
Yeah.
You can
okay,
just point and shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the guy attacking.
38.
35. Yeah, 38.
Okay. So, oh wait, no. All right, this dice roll doesn't count. I said that before I dropped it. I want to put up my dice tower first. So, I said that before I rolled that. Okay. Okay, that's a plus 20, or like plus 9 to that 17, so that's 26 damage, or to hit, and then here's my damage, and then that is 13 damage.
Down. And Alabaster calls out, "Thank you. That was very nice."
And then I'm going to use my second attack on this zombie right here.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Come on, there we go. Really? That was a nat one. I missed that.
How many ones?
That is going to be a misfire on your gun. As you as you go to pull the trigger back, all of a sudden your bullet gets jammed in it. That gun no longer works until you spend an action to fix it. It is a DC 10 wisdom check to be able to fix the gun.
Okay.
All right, that ends your turn. Virian, 'tis your turn.
Oh, my hands were like right in the middle of the map. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I had actually. Let me double check this real quick. So it's about like right there. So I'm going to.
Did you move as your reaction?
He did not. What? So you can move right here. You can get to right there on your. Yeah. So Ellie had a ability that moved you. You could move some of your movement.
Yeah, dang! I totally missed that. Could I choose where I go though, or is that just
exactly
sure?
If you want.
Yeah. Was it just my full movement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would choose to go like right here.
Okay,
were you not trying to get to him?
Well, he's dead now. So,
but I thought you could revive him with your sword.
I can, but it just has to be within a minute. So as long as this doesn't go over 10 rounds, then we should be fine.
That's fair.
This is our third or fourth round.
This is the first round since he died.
That's too many people talking. I'm sorry. What?
This is the start of the third round.
Gotcha.
It has been one round since he was downed.
That's also notable. All right. Cool. Yeah, so I would have chose to go over here. I'm going to move right here, so I'm partially covered by this mound in case he does a breath attack. I'm going to attack the Skelly boy. Right there.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. Oof. 13.
13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. I'm going to summon my dice tower though because that went
Why
away.
does my character keep moving? Huh.
Oh, there it is.
I would just grab a hold of it and delete it, and then resummon it.
There is a bug. There is a bug where you can grab your character with your pointer, but I have yet been able to do it on purpose.
Jeez. Yeah,
You
all
used to
these
be able to
ro-
do that in one of the old versions.
all these
Thank you.
rolls are just super low. 14 damage.
14 damage. Down.
Ah, it's moving again.
And
it-
you know what? As a bonus action, I'm going to, I'm going to do my Crimson Right on my crossbow, so it will make it magical.
Ooh, nice.
And yeah. So I need to roll this. Of course, I would take max damage, but all right. There we go. Cool. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, Dragon's going to see if he gets his breath weapon back, and he does. You watch as he. Grave, go ahead and
buddy.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is that your mini on the floor? Oh, it's gone. Never mind.
13.
So TPK on episode 3.
15.
15 does not save.
TPK.
All right.
No.
TPK.
I kind of hope
You
it
are
happens
going to
because it's
take-
going to make
You are
people
going to
so
take
unhappy.
44 points of necrotic damage.
Gosh.
It heals me.
Disgusting.
I'm just
What?
kidding. It does not heal me.
Oh, I was like,
I'm messing around. Everybody was like, what?
That'd have been dope.
backstory.
Yeah.
Ah, very well. I fluttered to
He's
the
become
ground and
supercharged.
into the water.
Grave, what is your max HP?
My max HP is 28.
Okay,
Yo.
all right. So you, as you fall, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 9.
That's not.
It's a
That doesn't
natural
bode for how we've been
18.
rolling.
Dirty 20.
30?
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. As you fall to the ground, you splash into the water. Because you succeeded by over 10, you do not fail any death saving throws.
Nice.
But
All right.
you are currently downed, making death saving throws.
Critical. Yes.
He is then going to fly directly.
No, the elevator.
All right.
This
that
elevator
ends-
only goes down.
That ends his turn. Min, it is now your turn.
All right, magic missiles 5th level
Missile.
because that's all I'm good for.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
How
That's
much
pretty
damage?
great, honestly.
18 plus 7. 25.
Still
I
looking
know.
healthy.
I have 3 more of those.
It is still it has taken quite a bit of damage. You can tell that it is not happy with the amount of damage it has been taking, but it is still kicking. It is still looking pretty healthy.
So it's
All
above
right.
100.
Captain Lazar is dead. You know what? Just for funsies, Captain, go ahead and roll a d20. Let's see if your special race grants you a miracle.
Teetered on a nat 20 and fell to a 14.
Okay.
Feels
All right. We'll go ahead and now move to the zombies' turn. All right. This guy is going to shoot Min, who's floating right here.
What's his DC? Gracie?
Misses. Ping! Off of the shell. These two are going to attack you, Clayton.
Okay.
That is going to be a 28 to hit.
Okay.
Natural 19. And a 21 to hit.
Okay.
Do those hit?
Yeah, both of them hit.
Okay. You are going to take 17 points of slashing damage. Okay. This one is going to attack Virion. This one drops his short bow and is also going to attack Virion. That is going to be a 12 to hit, a 26 to hit, and a 25 to hit.
Okay, 2 of those hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man, but this is going to be a TPK.
6.
I'm guessing this guy might help us out.
8
Maybe.
points of slashing damage.
8?
8.
Is that for both of them?
Yep. They rolled
Like
minimum
total?
damage.
Gotcha.
All right. Grave, that is your turn. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
All right.
That temporary HP really is coming in clutch right now.
I'm glad.
Natural 20. It's
Me too.
2 saves.
You come up as you start out of the water at the very beginning of your turn at 1 hit point. You can go ahead and take a turn.
I'll fly up and stab it.
Just roll me a straight. Go ahead and roll me a d20 real quick. If you get higher than okay, yeah, you're able to. Even though you died, your angel wings did not fully diminish as you went unconscious. So you were as you come back and you start awake, your angel's wings come back out, and you're able to fly up.
Can I
Go ahead.
count this as a charge too?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it +2 to hit? Or what is it? Advantage or just +2? Don't remember the 5e rules on it.
There is technically no 5e rules on charge, but I'll give you advantage on the roll for funsies.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, good thing I rolled advantage. Let's see, then it's gonna be... Oh, I shouldn't... okay, so... It'd be a 14 to hit. Probably didn't hit.
14 does not hit.
No.
Barely misses. Alright, that ends your turn. You are back up at 1 hit point. Ellie, 'tis your turn. This dragon is staring you down.
I'm gonna move.
If you move, it gets an attack of opportunity against you.
That's awful.
It's worth it. Risk it for the biscuit.
So
It
I
is
won't
free,
move.
not cash money of the dragon.
I won't move until just a second. Then. What does fairy fire do?
That just lights it up and makes it easier for people to hit, I think.
Yeah, it gives advantage on the attack roll, and it lights it up in darkness, so people can see it even if it is dark.
So would that be useful?
Well, if you don't have an attack on it that you could do, then yeah, probably.
I have vicious mockery.
Well, that does something.
I have the perfect thing that you could say to it, alright? Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
You gotta look at it in the eye and tell it that it is not the person that Mr. Rogers knew it could have been.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, that is brutal.
That's cold, man. I don't know what that's called for. I think that might be crossing the line.
It immediately
That's an
dies.
automatic
Like,
crit.
Just absolutely just like full damage. Go ahead and just like how much is Vicious Mockery? A
Sure, it's
A
a
D4, I think.
It's a D4, yeah.
D4?
because it's cantrip.
automatically takes 4 damage, and it is devastating.
Wait, are there modifiers to Vicious Mockery? Or is it just a straight D4?
I think it's just a D4, but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
All right, it has
Yay.
disadvantage on
That's
its
pretty
And
good.
then-
That's pretty good.
And then
Right.
I'm gonna use another Mantle of Inspiration,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
which means that again, everyone up to 4 creatures that I can see and can see me within 60 feet get those 55 HP, and then each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'm gonna move.
Way to go.
We all get to move right now?
Yeah,
Yep.
everybody gets
Yeah.
to move.
And everybody gets the 5, another 5.
Can
it would
I?
just be the one.
Hmm?
The temporary hit points is a separate pool.
Yeah.
So,
So the
if,
temporary
for
hit
example,
points would
Oh, so it doesn't stack?
replace.
no. So I got the 4 before. I took no damage, and so you gave me 5, and so I would get the 1 difference.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
would now have 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, so I don't get 5 more?
No. If you haven't,
No.
if you have taken no
It tops
damage,
you up to 5.
yes.
Question, Virion.
Yes. So, since I can move without provoking attack opportunity, can I
Yeah.
move up this and try to jump up so I'm just kind of floating in the air? Because I want to try and prep.
I will say that you'll be able to make it up to the top of this peak, but you cannot jump until you have a bonus action.
That sucks. Yeah, because I was going to try and Kobe the dragon. Just
Okay.
get up there.
All right.
Or
At
Michael
the
Jordan. I don't watch basketball.
at the end of the round, Alabaster Cinder again claps his hands together. He's gonna roll a d20 real quick. All right. So not only does that one turn to ash, and that one turn to ash, these two also fall
Oh.
into ash.
Man, this guy's kind of a bad ash.
Right here. Love you, buddy.
Okay.
Question.
Back. Yes. What is your question?
So, I think I may have misheard. So, if I have taken damage, according to her spell, do I get the HP or no?
You get 5.
From the last time she gave you that temporary HP, have you taken damage?
Yes.
How
Yes,
much?
then yeah, you would get the 5 back.
I got
How much
17.
damage have you? Oh, then yes, you get the full 5.
Gosh dang it.
So that works for me as well.
Yes.
You've
You
taken more than 5
Your
damage?
temporary hit points can
Yes.
go up to 5.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Alright.
Okay. Cool.
Now it's my turn, right?
Whoa.
Back to
It
top.
is. Back up
Okay.
top, clean.
And since I've 6 cylinders,
Min, what are you doing? This is what I
We
was
talked
talking about.
this.
You said
We're
I could do
talking
it
about
so
it.
long as you weren't narrating.
No, I said or in combat.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
you did say that.
That he did. I regret nothing, but I'm still sorry.
so if my gun can do before I have to reload, am I able to shoot twice with one gun?
It's a revolver,
What do you mean? Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna take both my shots with my other gun before I do an action to unjam the other one.
Okay,
That
go
is-
ahead.
That is an action.
Oh, do I can't remember. Do I crit on 19s?
You do not.
No, not with this one.
But you do have grit points that you have not been using.
Yeah, and I haven't been using the grit point. So can I use a grit point even though I just rolled?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So I'm going to use all 3 grit points.
Okay.
And I'm going to on that attack. So that means that I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d8s.
Okay.
And that will be 29 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is just another 19. Dope. And then another 8 damage. Oh, no, not 8 damage. 15 damage.
Okay. This thing, as you watch as the first bullet impacts the joint where the wing attaches, and you watch as it flies off as one of the wings is missing now, as it kind of teeters to the side but still remains airborne. It is now bloodied. A little bit more than bloodied. All right.
Well done.
That will end your turn. Virian, 'tis your turn.
Seeing that, I mean, the dragon's still in the same place?
Yep.
Okay. Was it this wing that he managed to
This
purple?
wing.
So I don't know what I can do, but seeing that he managed to do that, I'm going to aim for the other joint.
Okay.
With my crossbow.
You do get the sense. So these wings aren't flapping. It is literally just hovering in place. So you don't get the sense that like destroying the wings is gonna like ground it per se. It's like it's flying without. It's like levitating. It's not flying per se. But you can still like for flavor and stuff say you're aiming for the wing. But mechanically, it's not gonna do anything.
Oh, I feel bad. Alright, well, then I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's going to be a 23.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Beautiful. Alright. That is going to be 13 points of damage.
All right.
Piercing and fire.
Okay. As it impacts, you watch as it does do the full damage that you're expecting as it erupts. And that... does that end your turn?
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I still have a bonus action, but I can't use the bonus action for like an attack. So, yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Clayton. What do you have a question?
Yeah, I did. I don't think it matters, but like when with my shots, like you've been counting them as magical damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, the dragon is going to roll to see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does again with a 6.
Dang it.
He is going to fly up and face down.
Grave get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, Grave, you get an attack of opportunity.
All right. Nat 1.
That is going to miss. All right. Ellie and Min, I'm going to need you to make dexterity saving throws.
So guys, I gotta go now. So I'm gonna end my recording and leave, alright?
I shall play for you in the meantime.
Dexterity of 7.
That
is going to be a fail.
I add to it, right? I add the plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add if you might be proficient in saving throws.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
In your dexterity saving throw.
How would I know that?
So you would add. What's your dex bonus?
+2.
+2. So you would add a +5, 4 +4.
Yeah, I think proficiency
So
is
15.
2.
A 15 barely passes. Min, you are going to take 33 points of necrotic damage. Ellie, you are going to take half that.
I'm down.
Round down.
Nice. Well done.
I have to remember.
Ellie, so you are going to take, what is that?
16 or 17.
16 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Hold up. Question.
Okay.
Was this a spell?
No, it was a breath weapon.
Man, can't catch a break.
Okay. With that, for both of you, I need you to make me Constitution saving throws.
Please roll good. Please roll good.
Do I
20,
actually
Only
do
dirty
it?
20. You.
30, 20?
30,
Okay,
Your
you
Constitution
fall.
modifier.
I got a
No.
16.
Okay. So, Min, you do not fail any death saving throws. Ellie, you do pass, so you don't get turned into an undead, but you are going to fail one death saving throw.
Okay.
Yikes.
There's only
Okay.
2 people left, and this thing deals a ton of damage. We're all done. We're dead.
Wait. I kind of zoned out a little bit. Ellie's down?
Ellie's
Yeah.
down and Min is down.
Oh, man.
Yup.
Okay.
The dragon's bloodied, though, so...
All right,
Which
Min,
means it took
is,
this long to get him to half.
okay, Min, it is your turn. I
Yeah.
need you to make me a death saving
It's
throw.
true.
I don't add anything to it, right?
You do
Just a
not.
straight roll. It's a 12.
All right, that's a pass. That is a success.
I'm not dying yet.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I will say that with this giant gold hoard, there may be some diamonds in here, so I may be able to
That's fair.
bring more than one person. Maybe.
That's fair.
But I don't want to metagame too much here. I don't want to get people's hopes up. If I die, though.
Ellie comes into her first session. Her character dies. She has to rewrite it.
No, she.
Captain List.
Elevator comes in, the entire party dies.
Welcome to the campaign. Dead.
Yep. I will say I am very unlucky.
It cannot possibly be worse than the Wheaton dice curse.
I was testing my D20 out earlier, and it's definitely weighted.
I don't know. This is no. I
would argue that we give the Wheaton dice curse a run for its money.
Yeah, I think this app, or this game, may be trying to kill us for real.
All right. Okay. Captain Lazar. Lazar, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Yeah, 20.
No way.
You watch as all of a sudden, Lazar, there was a brief moment where you begin to fade into oblivion, and all of a sudden, your eyes kind of flicker open, and you look up, and you can see kind of as you're laying in a pile of gold above you, a dragon breathes massive necrotic purple energy onto your friends as they both fall down. You come back up with 1 hit point with your action.
Breaking ability is this? It's a race thing?
It's a DM thing.
The DM thing.
It's the DM feeling a little guilty that he's about to do a TPK.
No, that is not true.
You're right. He has
Yeah.
no guilt, no
Yeah, I
remorse.
was about to say no remorse.
No remorse.
God does pick
None.
favorites.
No, he wants to kill me.
All
He
right.
just doesn't like
Oh.
my character, wants me to rewrite a new one.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and just real quick on like the hilt, I have like one little hash mark in it, and I'm just gonna quickly just make a second hash mark.
If I had a nickel for every time I died, I'd have 2 nickels. It's kind of weird that it happened twice.
Not a lot of nickels,
Lightning normally
but it's
doesn't
weird
strike
that it
twice,
happened.
but apparently it has.
Okay.
Unless you're man
right.
who talks to me about God.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Me?
Yeah, you come up at the beginning of your turn. You have your full turn.
Well, I got a nat 20 once. Maybe I can do it again and crit on this guy if I can. Can I jump off this thing again? Actually, no. I'm going to take fall damage, and I can't take fall damage right now.
You are at 1 HP. Use me as a shield.
Man, just
I will allow you to throw your rapier at, and you won't have a disadvantage just because it's kind of cool right now.
And because I'm freaking pissed at this thing,
Yeah, go ahead.
I wake up partially
Say something in
multi-classed and
French.
barbarian.
you gotta swear it in French or something.
Not one.
Say that again.
No way.
You watch as your rapier, you throw it like a spear. It flies up.
Does
It looks like
land
it's
in
gonna
me?
hit him. It looks like it's gonna hit him, and then it loses momentum and goes and sticks into this crate right there.
What was your
You see
battle
that? We're
cry?
just like, how are you alive?
Don't worry about it.
What was your battle cry? Because I feel like I just heard the word bread at the end.
No, I said putain.
Yeah, you called him a piece of bread.
Soggy
No, it's
crouton? Is that what you said?
How deep is this water?
As you get further out, it gets deeper and deeper. Right here is about 4 feet, 6, 8, 10, 12, so on and so forth.
Great. I don't need to breathe.
Nice.
You watch as Lazar dips his head into the water and begins to swim down.
You guys ever watched
okay.
The Big Bang Theory?
Way
Because
too
now
much.
I'm just now picturing him coming out going, Bazinga. Going back down. Coming up over here, Bazinga.
Okay.
I've watched The Big Bang Theory way too much. You have no idea.
All right, Virion. All 3 of these are going to climb up, and they're going to take attacks against you. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit, a 21 to hit, and then a 10 to hit.
If they meet my AC, that hits?
Yes.
Okay, then, yeah, two hit.
Okay. 9 points of slashing damage.
And that's for both?
Yep.
And... Ooh.
I rolled 1 above lowest damage this time, you guys. So I'm getting better.
Hey!
Okay. All right. Next is Grave. He's gonna fly up. And he's gonna attack this dragon real quick. And that is going to hit. He is going to deal 15 points of slashing damage. It's starting to look a little hurt, you guys. Ellie, 'tis your turn. I need you to make me a death saving throw.
$16.
Okay,
Nice.
that is going to pass.
Okay.
So you have 1 success. End of the round. Alabaster doesn't see any downed zombies, so he's going to run over here. And he is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds right here on you 2 individuals, and you are going to heal. You're going to heal for 17 points, and you both come back up.
Cool.
Way to go.
Dang. Hot dang.
This is no place to die. Arise! Fight for your lives. That is going to end his turn. Back up to the top of the round. Clayton, it's your turn.
I can't use one of my attacks to try to clear a chamber, right?
Nope, it is a full action.
What can I do as a bonus action?
You can reload your gun, technically, as a bonus action.
Yeah, so I guess I'll reload one and clear the other one.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, I'm not gonna move. Yep.
Okay. Virion, 'tis your turn.
I'm going to attack this zombie right here with steel. Alright, that is going to be 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That will be 20 points of damage.
Down.
I'm also going to what's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's an ability I have as a reaction. I'm going to do a Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet on that zombie before he goes down, so he makes a weapon attack to this skeleton right here.
Okay. That is a crit. You watch as it is falling back, it strikes the skeleton, and both of them clatter down to the side. Down. Nice job.
Yeah, and thank you. And technically I still have a bonus action. Could I kick the skeleton as a bonus action?
I'm gonna say not as a bonus action.
Okay. I have the grappler feat. Could I possibly do that as a bonus action?
What does the grappler feat allow? Go ahead and read that out to me real quick.
I need to find it.
I'm pretty sure it is an action to grapple somebody.
Oh, it says you can use your action to try and pin a creature. Yeah, so never mind.
Alright. Okay, so that will end your turn. It is now the dragon's turn. It's going to roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back.
I swear, if you say it does.
That is a 2. It does not.
Yay.
So it is going to turn. Take a look at Grave, who hasn't done a lot of damage, and he's going to fly down. Kind of partially lands in the water and is going to take a bite attack. Huh?
He's finally grounded. That means I get to do big damage to him.
Okay. Attack opportunity from Grave. Grave crits. Let's pull his stuff up because he can do divine smites real quick.
Oof. That's pretty good. Especially against undead creatures, that's really good.
Seriously. Because doesn't it double the damage?
I mean,
It just does radiant damage.
Yeah. He is going... There you are. Okay, where are you? You guys, this is the first time I've been able to do a smite roll for a paladin. First time ever. Isn't that crazy?
Woot woot.
Woot woot. Mana. Mana.
He is going to do a first level divine smite.
Only first?
He only has first level spots. Those slots. And that is going to be 26 points of slashing and radiant damage. And this guy is looking mighty muffed up. He's not doing good. With that, he is going to take a bite attack into a claw attacks against you, Clayton. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that is it.
That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage. And 4 points. Yeah, and then 4 points of necrotic damage.
Dang, that I just got down right there with that.
Okay. He's going to take its second claw attack. 2 failed death saving throws.
Oh, yikes.
And second claw attack. You are dead.
Oh, frick.
Is
Like
there
dead?
anything like dead? Is there anything Clayton would like to say as this death dragon delivers the final killing blow onto your body?
Nerds.
No.
Deep. That was very profound.
Mana.
No.
As the player is lying dead on the ground, the phenomena.
Lamina.
Clayton, is there some final words you would like to say as you are lying in the pile of gold?
No, honestly.
Scrooge McDuck would be proud.
All right,
I can still bring you
Min,
back.
it is your turn.
I got
Magic
you.
missiles.
Okay, go and roll damage.
You got back up?
Apparently.
Yeah,
got
that
healed.
guy. That guy brought us back up.
23 damage.
23. He is barely holding on.
Can I re-roll damage?
What?
Can I just re-roll?
No. Okay. Min, is there anything else you would like to do?
I would like to re-roll my damage.
No. Captain Lazar, it is your turn.
I just set a fortress down in the water and just say the command word and a fortress appears out of nowhere.
You watch as an explosion of bone fragments erupts out as this giant fortress appears, rushing out of the ground. It impacts the dragon, bursts through it. The wings fly off in cascades of bone and debris as the black-purple energy begins to writhe and twist in the air, shrink slower down into a pinprint of light and dissipates out over the water. You watch as each of these
visual.
last zombies fall into ash as the death dragon is no more.
I'm going to revive this guy right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reviving.
During you hold your sword out, you pull your final diamond that you have, place it into the slot on your sword. It begins to glow with a soft white light. And and Virion, you hear in your head a soft feminine voice. As repayment for my death, you will bring back others and save them where you cannot save. And as you hold your sword aloft and stab it down into the body, You watch as the light explodes out as it pierces directly into the chest. Bright white light expand out in waves of arcane energy as a beam of bright light explodes out of the chest. And Clayton, you watch and you feel as your eyes open, you stare up. It's nothing but white and beautiful glittering orbs of light. As your vision clears, you see Virion standing over you, sword in hand, as the final rays of bright light disperse. Yes.
I say when I come out of that, I'd be like, thought you guys would take care of the dragon well enough.
Hello, friends! Congrats on making it to the end of the episode. Most of us barely did. We'd like to thank you for watching and invite you to subscribe to see all of our adventures and shenanigans. It's now time to praise the beloved people who make this outstanding performance work. First off is Tavern Tales for creating a platform for all of us to come together and play the game we love. Next, we want to thank our beloved DM, Caleb Reynolds, for all the effort he puts in, as well as all of our players, Levi Palmer, Esther Marin, Talon Vinay, Joshua Andrews, Travis Wogue, and Yuli Montano. We also want to say thank you to our editors, Caleb Reynolds, Colton Reynolds, and Levi Palmer. That's it for the thank yous this week. But there's more. If you like what you see here, you may be interested in checking out our friends' Fables Around the Tavern. Their channel will be linked below. Throughout the week, we will also be posting shorts from this episode. The first people to comment below the timestamp from which those videos come from, we will give you a shout out in episode 5. That's everything, folks. Thanks again for watching. Now, per the request of our beloved player Travis Wogue, who plays Min, please enjoy more of the Mana shenanigans of our party that didn't make it into the final cut of the episode. Thank you and bye! Nama. I messed that up.
Phenomenon.
Mana.
Namana.
Is that how we're gonna see turns? Mana.
Mana. If this doesn't make it into the video, I'm going to be upset.